호계 여기 널 찾아 폐막에서 동폴라 야센 저기 널 주네 폐막 주네 실수자 거룩한 조망 보고 계기 제슨 다 주기 진기 랍체 실수소 구루 배만 시디호 호계 여기 널 찾아 폐막에서 동폴라 야센 저기 널 주네 폐막 주네 실수자 거룩한 조망 보고 계기 제슨 다 주기 진기 랍체 실수소 구루 배만 시디호
Hi, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us once again on the Teaching Trolling YouTube. So tonight we're back in the main hall again to have the Dharma teaching by Singha Rinpoche. So before we begin, we would like to invite Anila to lead us in the prayers before teaching. And thank you for all Dharma brothers and sisters for joining us in the main hall. So for those of you who are new, you can actually download the prayer text via the QR code in front of you. There's a QR code in front of you on around the throne area. So you can just scan the QR code to download the prayer text. And our Dharma brothers and sisters, so do help out with our new friends if there are any one of you around them. Yeah.
Okay. I start already. Okay, shall we start? Om Ahong, Om Ahong, Om Ahong. Om Sambara Samara Vira Sara Mahajaho. Om Samara Samara Vira Sara Mahajaho. Om Samara Samara Vira Sara Mahajaho. Om Samara Samara Vira Sara Jaho. Om Samara Samara Vira Sara Jaho. Om Samara Samara Vira Sara Jaho. Om Samara Samara Vira Sara Mahajaho. Om Samara Samara Vira Sara Mahajaho. Om Samara Samara Vira Sara Jaho. Om Samara Samara Vira Sara Mahajaho. Om Samara Samara Vira Sara Jaho. Om Samara Samara Vira Sara Jaho. Om Samara Samara Vira Sara Jaho. Om Samara Samara Vira Sara Skara Mahajaho. I take refuge in the Gurus, I take refuge in the Buddhas, I take refuge in the Dharma, I take refuge in the Sangha. I take refuge in the Gurus, I take refuge in the Buddhas, I take refuge in the Dharma, I take refuge in the Sangha. I take refuge in the Gurus, I take refuge in the Buddhas, I take refuge in the Dharma, I take refuge in the Sangha. To the Buddha, Dharma, and Arya Sangha, I go for refuge until enlightened. By the merit from listening to the Dharma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all mother sentient beings. To the Buddha, Dharma, and Arya Sangha, I go for refuge until enlightened. By the merit from listening to the Dharma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all mother sentient beings. To the Buddha, Dharma, and Arya Sangha, I go for refuge until enlightened. By the merit from listening to the Dharma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all mother sentient beings. In particular, I must achieve enlightenment quickly in order to free all numberless kind mother sentient beings from the unimaginable oceans of samsaric sufferings and lead them to peerless full enlightenment. For this purpose, I must listen and thereafter put into practice the teachings of the profound Buddha Dharma. Jayata, Shami, Shamavati, Shamita, Shankari, Ankari, Mankari, Marazite, Karate, Kikre, Tejawati, Aloyani, Vishude, Namale, Malapapale, Kakare, Kaka, Grase, Garsane, Amoki, Para, Muki, Amoki, Shamitani, Shawa, Graha, Bane, Nane, Yakavita, Sawa, Para, Paradina, Vimutta, Mara, Pasha, Sivativa, Buddha, Mudra, Anugadita, Sawa, Mari, Pucha, Radi, Parishude, Vilasantu, Sawa, Mara, Kamali. I prostrate to the gathering of Dakinis of three places, coming from the supreme holy sight of space and joy, who have the powers of clairvoyance and magical emanation, and regard practitioners as their offspring. Aka Samarasa Shadarasa Maria Pate. Aka Samarasa Shadarasa Maria Pate. Aka Samarasa Shadarasa Maria Pate. Jayata Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgade Buddhi Soha. Through the power of the great truth of the words of the exalted three jewels, may all adverse conditions be overcome. May they become non-existent. May they be pacified. May all the evils such as enemies, obstacles, and hindrances and adverse conditions be pacified. Shatim Korea Soha. May the 80,000 types of obstacles be pacified. May we be separated from adverse harmful conditions. May everything conducive be obtained, and by the auspiciousness of everything good, may there be excellent happiness here and now. May all sentient beings achieve extraordinary superior happiness and its causes. May all sentient beings be free from the unbearable sea of suffering and its causes. May all sentient beings never be parted from the bliss of supreme liberation. May all sentient beings be free of all bias, attachment, and anger to near ones and aversion to others. To accomplish my own and others' aims, I generate the altruistic intention to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. To accomplish my own and others' aims, I generate the altruistic intention to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. To accomplish my own and others' aims, I generate the altruistic intention to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. Reverently, I prostrate with my body, speech, and mind, and present clouds of every type of offering actually offered and mentally transformed. I confess all my negative actions accumulated since beginner's time, and rejoice in the virtues of all holy and ordinary beings. Please remain until samsara ends and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate all the virtues of others and myself to the great enlightenment. The Heart Sutra. Thus have I heard, once the Blessed One was dwelling in Rajagriha at Vulture Peak Mountain, together with a great gathering of the Sangha of monks and a great gathering of the Sangha of Bodhisattvas. At the time the Blessed One entered the Samadhi that expresses the Dharma called profound illumination, and at the same time Loba Akvedishvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasava, while practicing the profound Prajna Paramita, saw in this way. He saw the five skandhas to be empty of nature. Then through the power of Buddha, Venerable Shariputra said to Nova Avadishvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasava, how should a son or daughter of noble family train who wishes to practice the profound Prajna Paramita? Addressed in this way, Noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasava, said to Venerable Shariputra, O Shariputra, a son or daughter of noble family who wishes to practice the profound prajna paramita should see in this way. Seeing the five skandhas to be empty of nature, form is emptiness, emptiness also is form. Emptiness is no other than form, form is no other than emptiness. In the same way, feeling, perception, formation, and consciousness are emptiness. Thus, Shariputra, all dharmas are emptiness. There are no characteristics, there is no birth and no cessation, there is no impurity and no purity, there is no decrease and no increase. Therefore, Shariputra, in emptiness there is no form, no feeling, no perception, no formation, no consciousness, no eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no appearance, no sound, no smell, no taste, no touch, no dharmas, no I dhatu up to no mind dhatu, no dhatu of dharmas, no mind consciousness dhatu, no ignorance, no end of ignorance up to no old age and death, no end of old age and death, no suffering, no origin of suffering, no cessation of suffering, no path, no wisdom, no attainment, and no non-attainment. Therefore, Shariputra, since the Bodhisattvas have no attainment, they abide by means of prajna paramita. Since there is no obscuration of mind, there is no fear. They transcend falsity and attain complete nirvana. All the Buddhas of 3 times by means of prajna paramita fully awaken to unsurpassable true complete enlightenment. Therefore, the great mantra of prajna paramita, the mantra of great insight, the unsurpassed mantra, the unequaled mantra, the mantra that calms all suffering should be known as truth. Since there is no deception, the prajna paramita mantra is said in this way. Gayata Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasam Gate Buddhi Soha. Thus, Shariputra, the Bodhisattva Mahasava should train in the profound prajna paramita. Then the Blessed One arose from the Samadhi and praised Noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasava, saying, Good, good, O son of noble family, thus it is. O son of noble family, thus it is. One should practice the profound prajna paramita just as you have taught, and all the others will rejoice. When the Blessed One has said this, Venerable Shariputra, Noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasava, the whole assembly and the world with gods, humans, assurance, and Gandharvas rejoice and praise the words of the Blessed One.
Thank you, Anila. Thank you, Anila, for leading us in the prayers before teaching. So before we commence the teaching today, I guess it's been a while since we get together in the main hall for teaching. So let me share some announcements before that. So I'm glad to see quite a few new faces tonight. So we welcome everyone. So this coming Sunday, we'll be having the orientation program. So do join us. It's free. We'll be having our senior Dharma brothers and sisters to introduce you to the temple, as well as some of the basic Buddhist practices, as well as to share the services that we offer. So do join us and sign up. You can inquire with our volunteers also. So you can scan the QR code or check out the Teaching Choling website to find out more. And we'll be having the Exploring Buddhism class again. So we'll be starting next week on the 11th of March. So it will be on-site class by our Dharma brother Keith. So for all those who are interested in learning more about Buddhism. And not only for yourself, you can also introduce this class to your friends and families who may be keen or are curious about Buddhism. So you can actually forward this link to them to sign up and join us to learn more about the Dharma. And for those of you who are interested in the Chinese ritual instruments, we're opening a new class in coming Monday on the 6th of March. It will be a 20 classes series every Monday at 8 p.m. So welcome everyone to join us on this precious opportunity to learn from our senior Dharma brothers who will be guiding us on this, how to use the Chinese ritual instruments. I'm sure everyone has seen the Chinese chanting. It's a grand offering of the music. So do join us and learn about the instruments. The prerequisite for this class is the student has to have taken refuge. So do check out online for more details about the class. And our next exciting class is, of course, the class by Geshe Kangyu. He'll be leading us in this new upcoming class touching up on the 6th session Guru Yoga Tantra on the sadhana itself. So for those of you who have taken the highest Yoga Tantra, you're encouraged to join us. This class will be conducted in Chinese, so do sign up early. So do take note that the prerequisite for this class is having taken the 6th session Guru Yoga Tantra. Haven't taken the highest Yoga Tantra, so that you can start practicing on the 6th session Guru Sadhana. And for coming up, we'll be having on the 10th of March, which is the Guan Yin Bodhisattva's birthday. So on this day, we'll be having our resident sanghas to recite the food offering prayers before Buddha, as well as the Lotus Sutra Universal Gate chapter on Avalokiteshvara. So it'll be at 11 a.m. We welcome everyone to join us on site on this auspicious day. And you may also make offerings on this auspicious day by scanning online the QR code or checking out the Teaching Trailing website. This Saturday, we'll be having the Blessing Puja for children, which is free. So do sign up for your loved ones and your kids. And at 4 p.m., we'll also be having the Lama Kantok Talk offering as well as the Yangguk Puja. So at 4 p.m., so do sign up online to make your offerings early. Next coming Monday, we'll be having the Shi'u, which is the food offering before Buddhas, as well as the recitation of the 88 Buddhas and the Usnisha Vijaya Dharini Sutra on the full moon day. So do join us on site for the chanting at 11 a.m. or you can actually make offerings also online via the Teaching Trailing website. And I think this is also one of the most anticipated events, part of the Chinese New Year program, which is the Requesting for Benefactors Day, which is the Jie Yin Gui Ren, as everybody's been known for the past years that we've been doing. So welcome everyone to join us coming Monday, which is 6th of March, starting from 11 a.m. onwards. It will be a almost 2 weeks event. So it is only an on-site activity, so do encourage everyone to come on-site to request for the benefactors on your own. And we'll be having friendly ambassadors as well as volunteers to guide you on the steps on how to do so. And the Qingming event registration has started, so we welcome everyone to sign up online via the Teaching Trailing website for the Qingming offerings as well as the tablets. So we'll be welcoming Rinpoche into the main hall in a moment, so everyone please rise. And for those of you online, please make 3 prostrations when Rinpoche is on the screen later on the throne. Thank you.
Ogen yuki no chapsan pema kesa dongpola yaksen chogi gorone pema june se soja kodo kado maboko kegi jesu labdogi Tingi Rapte Se Suso Guru Pema Siddhi Ho Ogen Yogi Lontasam Pema Kesa Lompola Yapsen Chogi Godone Pema Dune Se Sudra Kodo Kando Mamboko Kegi Jesu Labdugi Chingi Labje Se Suso Guru Pema Siddhi Ho Ogen Yogi Lontansan Pema Kesa Lompola Yaksen Chogi Godune Pema Dune Se Sudra Kodo Kando Mampoko Kegi Jesu Labdugi Tingi Labje Se Suso Guru Pema Siddhi Ho.
Please offer 3 prostrations to Rinpoche.
Let's offer a mandala for teaching. Om Maho, Om Maho, Om Maho. Om Vraja ground Ahong. Here's the mighty and powerful base of gold. Om Vraja line Ahong. The outer link is encircled with this iron fence. In the center, the king of mountains, Mount Meru. In the east, the continent Bhavavideha. In the south, Jambavibha. In the west, Apakarodganya. In the north, Uttarakoru. Around the east, the subcontinents Deha and Videha. Around the south, Kamara and Upper Shamara. Around the west, Sata and Uttaramatrin. Around the north, the subcontinents Kurava and Kaurava. In the east is the treasure mountain. In the south is the wish-granting tree. In the west is the wish-granting cow. In the north is the harvest that needs no cultivation. Here's the precious view. Here's the precious jewel. Here's the precious queen. Here's the precious minister. Here's the precious elephant. Here's the precious and best of horses. Here's the precious general. And here's the great treasure vase. Here's the goddess of beauty. Here's the goddess of garlands. Here's the goddess of song. Here's the goddess of dance. Here's the goddess of flowers. And here's the goddess of incense. Here's the goddess of light. Here's the goddess of perfume. Here's the sun. Here's the moon. Here's the umbrella of all that is precious. Here's the banner of victory in all directions. In the center are all possessions precious to gods and men. This magnificent collection, lacking in nothing, I offer to you my kind and holy root Lama, together with you, venerable lineage Lamas, and to you, Lama, compassionate Lama, Loza, Towa, Doji Chang. Together with the assembly of gods, I offer this pure and beautiful collection to you. In your compassion, accept what I offer for the sake of all beings. Having accepted these to myself, to all beings, please grant your blessings through your great compassion. This ground, anointed with perfume, strewn with flowers, adorned with Mount Meru, 4 continents, sun and moon. I offer in visualizations as field of Buddhas. May all sentient beings thus enjoy this pure land. The objects of my attachment, anger and ignorance, my body, my wealth and enjoyments, without any sense of loss, I offer this collection. Please accept it with pleasure and bless me with freedom from the 3 poisons. Venerable Gurus, in the space of the truth body, from billowing clouds of wisdom and love, let fall the rain of profound and extensive Dharma in whatever form is suitable for subduing sentient beings. Om Idam Guru Ratnam Madalakam Nirayatayami. Precious Guru, please grant me all realizations of the path, from Guru devotion to the completion of the training to unified Raja state. Please grant me blessings that my mind will become Dharma, the Dharma will become the path, the hindrances in the path may not occur, that I may cease all wrong conceptions and receive immediately the 2 precious bodhicittas. Let's all greet Rinpoche. Good evening, Rinpoche.
Good evening. So, there are some Dharma questions. I'll explain as best I can. So, we should adjust our mind when it comes to hearing the Dharma. We should make our mind to be like this and not make our mind be like this. Okay? The reason why I'm making a face is because sometimes, quite many a time, people come when we listen to Dharma, we are so engrossed in our mood of the day. Okay? So, and that is something that is unfortunate. What I want to say, I want to use the term unfortunate because if you are going to a course or going to a talk and the professional there, the speaker there is teaching you how to invest with the minimum amount of money, but you need to make your effort, and then you can earn back by leaps and bounds in terms of your profit. We should all really pay attention, isn't it? And make our mind, our mood to be adjustable and adjust our mind and mood to suit, and so that we can learn a new skill, isn't it? But the thing is, when it comes to Dharma, we fail to see that as such, and it becomes, when we come to listen to the Dharma, when it comes to Dharma teaching, many of us don't even want to come because it is the mood of the day. Today no mood lah. today no mood, or no, don't feel like it, or nothing special. We are here to just listen, and then after that, it's like go and see friends or while away the time, Then, then it is to our great loss, right? So, first of all, we must readjust our mind to not be affected by mood of the day. Second, we should readjust our mind and mental expectation that it's not about making profit or thinking about reaping the quickest profit. Okay? But when we cultivate Dharma, try to understand it to be like setting up a foundation or a trust fund. Okay? Where in future, whatever that you do will have long-lasting benefit for the people that you currently care about. You see, and so therefore you readjust your mind, reframe your mood to become like a smiley face. And then it becomes really much more beneficial. Okay. So, thank you for coming. So there's a question. We saw these lines on Facebook that says, the point of Buddhism is not to create karma. The point of Buddhism is to transcend karma. I would like to request to explain what is transcend karma and how can we do this. Thank you. What you read on Facebook is what people like to put out. Context is very important, right? Context is very important. So, if you don't understand the context, and then you just look at this, actually, I can say this is totally ridiculous. Okay? But fortunately, I have some experience or understanding on this, so I like to say this. So this is a multi-dimensional, I would say this is a multi-dimensional question. The point of Buddhism is not to create good karma. By just this one line alone, if just to say this one line alone, then I say this is a very dangerous statement. Why? The Buddha himself made very clear that we should accumulate merit, and we should make offerings to the Buddha, Dharma and Sangha, and we should do practice, tame our mind and this and that. The Buddha himself did say that, isn't it? Huh? So with this in mind, just one line like this is dangerous, because some people have a conflicting thoughts. Then it's very easy to misunderstand. But now next line says, the point of Buddhism is to transcend karma. The point of Buddhism is not to create good karma. The point of Buddhism is to transcend karma. Then, what does the transcend here mean? First of all, we must understand karma. If we use the word for word, then karma means action. So here they say, the point of Buddhism is not to create good action. The point of here is to transcend action. So in one way to understand this point, the point of Buddhism here is to transcend, to see beyond actions and words, but go right now to the motivation and the original thoughts. So there are some people who can talk very well, no? Oh, we should do this, we should do that, and this and that, you know. But feel the energy. Some people are just here to have verbal diarrhea on you. They are here to tell you what to do. They are here to tell you what they think. They are here to tell you what they feel. And then after that, after diarrhea, what they do? They clean up and wash up. And they go off. You understand? They don't care about how other people feel. They are just here for verbal diarrhea. They will just tell everything, okay? Then they say, many people, especially now, many new age people, many coaches, right? Lifestyle gurus, right? Many of them, you look at the internet, almost 9.8 of them will say, focus on this life, just be happy, make yourself happy, make yourself believe in yourself, and this and that. If we really, many people think this is Buddhism, you know. It really, you understand this. This is more Taoism than Buddhism, you know. Taoism focus on this life. Buddhism focus on towards enlightenment. That is beyond this life. Okay, so we say Taoism is, I'm not saying Taoism as a religion, I'm saying Taoism as the word Tao means the path. Okay, Tao Jiao means it really just means the path or the way that they are practicing. So everybody got their own path and everybody got their own way. So what is the right way? And everybody of all these new age and everybody will say that the right way is you have to find your way, find your spirituality, find something that is suit your time and space, find your this and that. Till now, I have not seen anybody who found enlightenment in this manner. I have not. And through time immemorable, if we look at it, right, they can be great philosophers. They can be great thinkers. Okay? But, so sad to say, unfortunately, still not yet enlightenment. Right? So, there can be many people really going out, you know. I want to use this term. The point here is not to create good karma. The point here is to transcend karma. If I use a Mahayana way to explain, you want to know what's the meaning of this? Now we say that not to create good karma, okay? Because there are people who will be, I just want to be good. I want to be good. 我要做一个好人。对吗? Right? We all go to school. Everybody just says, oh, 上学就是要学做一个好人，做一个好人。你是好学生吗? Are you a good boy? Are you a good girl? Are you a good student? Good always being used, correct? So what does good mean? What does being praised mean? You want to know? Huh? It means winning. It means winning. You want to win your friend. You want to win against other classmates. People are being banded in class by numbers. You are class A, class B, class C, class D, or class 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? The point here is, this is called creating good karma. Creating good karma is, in the ordinary sense of the word, Hindus create good karma too. Many other religions create good karma too. Christians create good karma too. Muslims create good karma too, isn't it? If we just understand the term karma, the word karma, what it really means action. Everybody creates good karma. But what is the difference here accordingly in Mahayana? What is the main difference? Everybody wants to be good, but sorry. When we say transcend karma over here, what it really means is, for us, if we really want to feel Buddhism in us, it's about excellence. It's not about winning. Be excellent over your own self. Be excellent over our own ego. Be excellent over our own concept. Be excellent over our yesterday's mood. Be excellent over our past superstitious beliefs. So that's the difference between excellence and winning. You understand? There's a big difference. Excellence and winning. Everybody wants to win. Everybody is being trained to win. Everybody is being made to feel that I have to win. But is winning the only thing? Right? If you work in banks, if you work in the sales, you work in the insurance, you work in so many things, everybody is sales motivated, and then you need to win, you need to hit target, you need to this and that, right? But there are people who are all out to they have to hit numbers. Why? Because survival. Because of this, because of that, right? But there are some people who just don't bother about that, but they seem they are excellent by their nature, excellent by their mind, excellent by their heart, excellent by their intention. So they don't find sales find them. I don't want to buy from Anna, I only want to buy from you. It becomes that person, Right? It's like, for example, doing puja. Somebody passed away. Why some people say, oh, I only want this lama to do. Others can good lah, but really I want to be able to get that sifu to do. I want to wear this. I want to. Why? Right. So trustworthiness in terms of our own practice and our own sincerity, it will slowly develop into quantifiable capability to help others. That means people can actually feel the benefit. People can feel, they can talk all the right things, politically correct things, textbook things, all can talk, isn't it? Right? Who cannot talk? Everybody can talk. And in this world right now, if you see around the world, even in China, even in anywhere, people can really talk so well. Many of us think, Singaporeans are very good and can talk. No. Singaporeans can go and hide already. Right? If you get some people from mainland China come, the way they can present things and they can this and that, anytime they will beat you. Right? Singaporeans, I would say, in terms of guts and in terms of things to do things, the current young people even lose to Malaysians. Honestly. Right? Why? Because we think that we are too good already. Right? There is a saying says that, right? If we don't say saying, let's look at our great-grandparents. Great-grandparents' time, what happened? Why did they leave China? Maybe the last final years of Qing dynasty, life was really hard. Right? Then so many, my own great-grandfather, one of my great-grandfather left China to go to San Francisco to wash clothes. Spent almost all his life washing clothes in San Francisco. Right? Had to go back, return to China, buy some things from China, and then his only son got kidnapped because they thought that when he came back from America, he'll be rich. Right? So, I know, I bothered to sit down to listen to, who's my great-grandfather, what happened, why did you all leave China, why this and that. I listen, I know my family's story. Right? things by the time of great-grandparents, great chaos. The time of grandparents, World War II, World War, chaos, survival. By the time of parents is what? Next generation or after the survival is trying to make things work. Right? By the time of our generation, every generation seems to be getting better, right? Then by the time our children, all the children start to take things for granted, when our grandchildren start to have problem again. Why? As long as those people who take things for granted, that's it. 问题就来了。Okay? Definitely, it always happens in a cycle like that. That's why it's not about winning. It's really about to be excellent over ourselves, to have the heart of excellence, practice excellence, cultivate excellence, and it's not about winning. We look at today, everybody wants to win more customer, more student, more fans, more this, more that, you know. Who cares actually? Right? Who cares? At the end of the day, do you not agree the older you are, the less real friends you have? Right? The older you are, the less real friends you have. So-called real friends, less friends you have. And you'll be able to take out, you know, oh, this one seems to look good, seems to this and that, actually rubbish. Right? By the time you die, if you do be able to live to 70, 80, right, your real friend is yourself. Then, what is the cause for next life? A lot of regret. You should have loved yourself more. 因为没有自爱，一直为了其他人而活。Okay? I want to do a small sharing about my own observation. You want to know? About whether a person is really rich or poor. Now, what's the defining difference between a rich person or a poor person? You want to know? Okay? 怎么知道这个人真的是有钱是有福气还是没有福气？或者是有一些人很多人讲福气是跟有钱有关。我不要讲这么多，你自己听这个，你自己决定。Okay? Poor people or financially poor people or financially poor because of financially poor-minded people, financially poor-minded people, okay, very important is to treat people with respect, with honor, okay, to give in to other people. Okay? So, financially poor-minded people, in Chinese I would say, right, usually 先大方后小气. First what 大方 how to say? Huh? 大方 is not generous. Maybe gracious. Right? Financially poor-minded people usually first very gracious. Show everybody they are very gracious. They want people to like them. They want to be popular. Then after that, if they don't if it's not reciprocated, then they become upset. Right? 先大方后小气. Financially, apt-minded people, or I don't know whether English use finance, this word is right or wrong, or rich-minded people, or rich mindset person maybe, okay? 比较有富裕的人呢的思想 ，OK， 大多数是先小人后君子。Okay, they tell you upfront what they don't like one. Then after that, when they don't get what they are okay because they tell what they don't like. People don't give it to them also. Then after that, they are generous to those who can accept them as they are. Okay? I'm not saying who is right and who is wrong. I'm just saying this is my observation. This is my observation. Right? And it's just an observation. Then you see how people behave. Right? There's no real meaning in so-called, say, good behave or bad behave. But just observe how people think, how people feel. Okay? So similarly right now, if suddenly you don't really know this person, treat you very good lah, talk very nice things to you lah, let you go eat lah, go and drink lah, give you present lah, this and that. Good? Huh? Good? Yeah. You understand? Right? Better be heart to heart. 用心去互相感觉，互相扶持，互相 I feel that's more important. Right? Okay? So the point here is to transcend karma. What is the transcend karma? The point here, I want to say the transcend karma is go beyond good and bad. Go beyond the motive of gaining something in return. But why not practice for excellence? Like for example, some people practice meditation to feel good, Some people practice meditation to go heaven. Some people practice meditation to be able to see things, to have clairvoyant powers, this and that. You understand? Are all these things good? Yes, they are. Are all these things have good karma? Yes, good karma, but they have worldly result. The very result that they are seeking, they are craving for, is the very thing that give us our own obstacle. Okay? Yeah, like that. Okay? Transcend karma means, why not we just sow seeds and not drop bombs? Like I said, verbal diarrhea is dropping bombs. There are many people who have verbal diarrhea. Come here, they tell you what they think, tell you how they feel, and this and that. Then they say, oh, if you don't accept it, means you are no good. Many people are like that. So many. If you even YouTube, Facebook, or whatever, so many things, TikTok, there's so many. Everybody is teaching everybody what to do, right? How many of us actually follow? Honestly, you follow how they exercise, you follow how they eat. Better to have let's have a meaningful connection. It's better, meaningful connection, okay? So, how you can do this, I already explained, okay? I would like to request to explain what transcend karma, what is transcend karma, how we can do this. Please be excellent over yourself. Please be excellent over your mind. Please readjust. Like for example, I give you a good example. I give one very good example. I see somebody and remind me of something. Some people tell me, say, wherever they go, they all the time face this kind of same problem, same shit, you know. Okay? And they ask me what to do. Okay? So, and always I know a few of such people, okay? And few of these people are all, how to say, bodybuilder fan. They like to build their body. Oh, very beautiful, very nice, very this and that. But then when you ask them to do things, can they do? Yes, they can. Whatever, they can perform. But are they happy? No, they are not. I think you know, I have one very good, long-time army friend, right? He's super, his body is like, wow. I say, you look like you're selling meat. Huh? I say, you look like you're selling meat. You don't look like you're, I don't know what you look like, I always laugh. What I want to say is this. Many people, why do people have a lot of problems? Why do people have a lot of problems? Why do we, even bodybuilders, why do they still have problems? The truth is because the motivation is wrong. As you know, there's a food offering prayer. In the food offering prayer, it says, oh, I eat this food, right, to maintain my body. Not to become fat, not to become thin, not to look good, and but to sustain my body, right? I'm sure some of you who know got this yoga of offering food. There's this prayer, right? So then you offer this food to Buddha, then you eat. The whole purpose here is to have an excellent mindset with whatever you are eating. But you see, what is the main difference is those people who are crazy over bodybuilding, they are so strict in whatever they are eating, you know. They're so strict, they don't eat this, don't eat that. Whatever is good for this, they will just eat this. Whatever is good for that, they will just eat that, right? So it is for that one way, they have excellence over themselves. But this excellence have only one flaw. What is this flaw? The flaw is the result that is deemed to die. That is called attachment to this one body for this current life only. Is there benefit? There's no benefit. Only benefit themselves, and then benefit their ego, benefit to look good and feel good, and then but there's no other benefit. Right? So if you want to live a long life, so can you go to the gym? Can you build your body? Can. If you go to the gym, if you build your body for the purpose of maintaining the health and strength of your body and to live a long life to benefit all beings, to cultivate Buddha Dharma. Understand? Right? Then somehow this shift, this minute shift from reaping the result only for myself and to show off their body versus to maintain, to excel my body, to maintain the health, to live long for the benefit for all beings, for the benefit for enlightenment for all beings. Can you see the big difference in the karma? Just by the thought. Can you see how great this person, every moment this person is in the gym exercising, okay? Every moment if he have that thought of bodhicitta, every moment that body helps him, every single atom in that body helps him accumulate innumerable merits. How many cells there are in the body, that's how much merits they have. Because they treasure the heart of enlightenment and they treasure all beings. That is the big difference. Right. But they ordinarily still going to the gym, Still eating and to maintain the body. The action is the same, but the internal shift is what makes the whole thing matter. The difference is heaven and earth. Understand? Right? So, can you go sun tanning? Go. Can you go swimming? Go. Can you go and go? Go gym? Go. Right? Next question. When we say we practice and aim for Buddhahood with the intention to help all beings, this seems to contain the essence of self-grasping in it. On the other hand, if we don't have such high aspirations, but just want to live our lives happily in our own ways, this is also self-grasping. So where is the middle path here? Please share with us what should we do? I think I already answered this question by answering the first question, isn't it? Where is the self-grasping if you are doing it, right? Aim for Buddhism, the intention, help all sentient beings. You can even cook, you can even go gym, you can even everything. And where is the self-grasping? Because the end result is to serve. The end result is to serve. The end result is to serve, to offer your body, your speech, your mind. Where is the self-grasping there? Right? I don't see the self-grasping there, because unless you say that, you say you practice or the aim of the aim of Buddhahood, the intention to help all without the intention to help all beings. You just say you want to practice the aim for Buddhahood so that everybody will pray to you. Then something tak kena lah. Correct? Something wrong somewhere. Right? Wire not connecting. Or connect but maybe voltage salah, voltage wrong. Okay? Okay, so where's the middle path? The middle path is to be excellent over yourself. Okay? You can still do, but to be excellent over yourself, your purpose of only doing it to make yourself happy. Like I said, if we do look at so many of spiritual, New Age spirituality, New Age coaching, life coaches, and this and that, you really do see that is really nothing to do with Buddhism, But they use Buddha, they use this and that, very peaceful, very serene and stuff like that. But where is the Buddhism in there? Okay. Question 3. How to successfully bring a Dharmic paradigm shift into the worldly system or institutions that are under the influence and in control of the 8 worldly concerns? Navigating well all the opposition and challenges of such activity. How to be efficient in creating and growing enlightened structures at work, home, or inside our communities. I feel my first question, answer to my first question is also answer this question. To be excellent over yourself. It's not about winning. Look at the 8 worldly dharmas, happy when people praise you, unhappy when people, talk bad about you, happy when people give you a present, unhappy when people never give you a present, praise and blame and all these kind of things, right? The 8 worldly concerns. Navigating how to bring a Dharmic paradigm shift is to understand what is the difference between excellence and winning. I may lose in terms of talking, There are many of my so-called students who can talk very well, talk better than me, talk faster than me even. They like to win. I let them win. Right? But I know where I stand. I feel that is more important, Right? I know where I stand. And that person who wants to win is because that person wants to win. Because that person cannot lose. But I don't have to win. And I don't choose to win, and I don't have to win. And so therefore that person who wants to win cannot win anyway. Because he's looking for a challenge to win. But I'm not here to win. You understand? Right? 我根本不需要来抢来斗。Right? 我只是要来我自己的修行，外面是圆滑，内心是方刚，就像铜钱。Right? I did explain before. Right? Outside be smooth and round or cylindrical, but inside you have a square. That is the meaning of the Chinese philosophy of a circle and a square. Your principles are square, but you must know we must learn how to practice the excellence of living with each other, accepting one another. And we just accept them, they are just like that. Many people ask me, how you can tahan them like that? How you can take their nonsense? I say, I never take their nonsense. I just say they are like that. You cannot stop a dog from barking, right? You cannot stop a crab from eating dead animals, right? So I mean, they are at wherever they are, right? You cannot expect a tiger to be munching cabbages, or a tiger chew coconut. You understand? Something salah, right? You cannot expect elephant to eat a plate of earthworms or cricket. Cannot, what? I mean, it's just wrong lah. It's just salah, You understand? Right? Where I'm coming from is this: how to successfully bring a paradigm shift. The paradigm shift is excellence over winning. The paradigm shift is not about self. Not about winning, but about love, care, and connection. You can listen. We must be mature enough to listen, and then we can agree to disagree, and then just respect. They don't agree, right? You have to respect the fact that lion cannot chew cabbage. Every time I just look at this, I just think of tiger eating cabbage. It's ridiculous, right? You can feed broccoli to maybe your dog can eat your broccoli, but I don't think real lion, no, they don't even bother about you. Right? So how to be efficient in creating and growing enlightened structures at work, home, and inside our communities? I also answered this question. It's not about winning. It's not about winning. It's not about wanting a successful home, successful workplace, a happy workplace. But let's try to add some other ingredient, like, why don't you make your work meaningful? Why don't you make your connection with your colleagues meaningful? Have a meaningful conversation rather than, hey, hi, go and rah-rah lah, drink lah, this and that lah, just to try to upkeep the, what do you call this? Chinese use this word, 要有这个互动才行. Right? Need to go rah-rah your colleague lah, buy thing lah, this and that. Do a lot of 小动作, do a lot of this kind of actions to make people happy. Who needs you to make them happy? Right? Remember, say this, yeah? Look at me and say, I don't need you. Yeah, you don't need me, what? It's true you don't need me. You need to receive blessings, but you should not need me. Right? Fair enough? You should not need me, You should not be needy. You should look at your husband, look at your wife and say, I don't need you. Then suddenly, there is a respect. Because there's no more needing anymore. No more, I need you lah, I need, and all the drama. Right? Yeah. If your child really need you, it's only temporarily, When a child feel confident and safe again, bye mom, bye dad, bye, bye. Don't even say bye, just run off and play already. We're going to need you. Make use of you lah. They are your karmic debtor. Huh? Isn't it? Okay? So really, we should always think to ourselves, whatever we think has a power over us, just say to it, I don't need you, you don't need me. Right? It's not an easy thing to swallow, but it's a fact. I don't need you, you don't need me. But I honor you and you honor me. I respect you, you respect me. Isn't that better? 对吗？我不需要你，你也不需要我的。可是我尊重你，跟你尊重我。我扶持你，你扶持我。Isn't that better? Right? But we don't seem to see that, We don't seem to be really getting the gist of that, It's always just like always want to perform and show other people, we can do it, yes, success, yeah. After a while, tired lah. And go for massage. Okay? So, the next thing here is there's one word here. How to be efficient in creating and growing enlightened structures. Now, I want to let you all know one thing. Give up efficiency. You are trained to study. Whatever you are trained in school, you are taught in school, is to train you to become an efficient worker for the Crown Colony. Correct or not? Think back, since 1819, we are not British, but we somehow our ancestors came down to the Strait settlements and everything. Then because the British were masters and it's a British Crown Colony, right? Whatever they taught us in school is to make us understand what they want us to do. And in terms of that, then they give us recognition in honor, badges, and this and that, isn't it? And isn't it the same thing right now? The West don't want to recognize the East for its success because the West always wants to think that they are the one that created this and everything. Be proud of your own religion. Be proud of your own culture. Be proud of who you are. And the way the Crown Colony is run is the same as their religion. You need to be forgiven. You need a high being to forgive you. You need a priest to forgive you. You need God to forgive you. In Buddhism, we don't need anybody to forgive us, Have you ever thought about that? Did any of our prayer ask us say sorry to Buddha, please forgive me? No. In Buddhism, there is no forgiving. We don't need to be forgiven. We take responsibility for ourselves. We are trained, actually, to have elegance, to have dignity. We accept whatever we have done. Even though we have done wrong, we accept it. But we have the dignity to regret, to confess our actions and to regret. And then we say we don't do again. We may fail, but we still accept, and then we know where we stand, and then we continue, we soldier on and practice. Isn't it? This is Buddhism. As Buddhists, we really should accept that we have dignity. And it's not the idea of, you know, 我把你赢就好，阿弥陀佛，你怎么样？可以，我怎么样？ This swing to the other extreme of ego. First ego is 我什么都可以，我怎么样？ The other next one is 你赢就好，可以，你要怎么样都可以，什么都是我不好，什么都是因为我，什么的。It's also an ego, you know. 因为不好的就是我了，我就是那个不好的，坏的就是我了，什么东西要骂，就是因为我了。哎，那个被骂的只是可以我被骂哈，你们全部可以被骂，是我哈，我是那个坏的啊。有没有这样的人 ？Right? You understand? It can swing from one extreme. Our ego hide everywhere, even under our underwear. Okay? Hide in the toilet bowl, hide underwear. Our ego will go anywhere to hide. Right? As people say, you know, they will hide where the sun doesn't shine in our body. Where? You know where? Our ego will hide where the sun doesn't shine. Because when 没有人看到，没有人知道，right? That is why in Vajrayana Buddhism, Guru and everything, the blessing come, the light, your whole body become light. 你走唔甩啊，唔止山啊，you know what's the 走唔甩啊？佛祖的五指山，对吧？他的佛光一进来，你就是变成那个你就是变成那个太阳。Okay, so really this thing, ego hide from one extreme to another extreme. So it's not about being efficient. Right now, it's about being dignified. To be elegant and to be dignified. It's not about being efficient. You see, this question is about to be efficient in structures of work, home, and inside our communities. It's about being efficient. It's about proving to the world. It's about having the results. It's about making everybody see that we can do it. Who cares? Actually, who cares? Only your ego think everybody will bother. Actually, who bothers about you? Right? When everybody come and tell me, I say that, Rinpoche, you're very important. Oh, you're High Lama, this and that. In my mind, you know, this person is crazy, you know. Who cares? Right? Who cares what I eat and how my shit smells? You understand? As a real practitioner, let's go down to the basics. Let's just simi. Let's pang simi. Chak pang pang sai. Tia tio eh. Chak mi masih pang sai. Chak hu chi masih pang sai. The end result 就是sai. Right? You understand? Yeah, sikmat to pinsi ga. This is the Buddha's real teaching, you know. All pervasive suffering. No matter how happy and everything, all at the end of the day, the root is, the result is suffering. Right? How fragrant our tea, how good quality your cocktail, your mocktail, your coffee, your sake, your vodka, your wine, and what is the pao cha, you know, your bubble tea, you know. What's the end result? Sigh. Shit. You understand? Yeah. Do you actually bother looking at your own shit? Huh? Yeah, look at it. Look at it. Yeah, observe your own shit. Then you think about what did I eat yesterday. Do I still have the attachment and craving to that? Nobody forced you to put food in, whatever taste of the food in your mouth, you know. Nobody forced you, no. Only you willingly put it in your mouth and chew and swallow. No? Right? What you like, what you eat, is what you give out. Okay? So it's really, the word efficient is a subject of concern for me. Okay? So that's why I talk about, it's a subject of concern. That's why I want to say about the Crown Colony. I'll talk about the education. I will talk about the recognition. It's because we've all been trained by the British Commonwealth to become servants for His Majesty, or Her Majesty for that matter, at that time. Isn't it? Right? That's why we are all speaking English today. It's just a matter of fact. We just have to admit it. Right? So we've been trained to be efficient. But nobody taught you about dignity. Nobody taught you how to handle money. Because the masters don't want us to be wealthy. The masters want us to be workers for life. Right? Makes sense? Who wants you to be wealthy? Better you be servant for life. I have a good life. This is how they think. Right? So efficiency versus dignity. Excellence versus winning. Okay? So the next one here is, I just want to have peace, but kept being dragged to the past. How can we have success in letting go and have the faith? The person is very efficient in dragging you to the past. You need to have the dignity to roar at that person and says that, back off. Today, at this time, is my present moment. Right? Many people say, Buddhists must, 阿弥陀佛，可以，你讲什么都可以。 Right? If that's the case, then Dharma protector bad karma 咯。啊？ 护法神是错的咯，这样对不对？对不对？啊 ，So how to have the faith? How to have success in letting go? Don't focus on letting go. Don't focus on the past. Why not focus on the now and start planning and do for the future? The amount of effort that you put into letting go already make you so tired. You cannot appreciate now and you cannot have a good future. You don't even think for the future. You don't even plan for the future. You don't even have any motivation for the future. You just keep on thinking about the past. Tiobo? Right? Oh? And some people come and tell me, say, oh, Rinpoche, I have HIV. Can I come here and practice? I was a prostitute in the past. I was this, I was a that. I went to jail before. I this and that. I say, tell me for what? Thank you, you're honest. But you tell me can already, huh? You don't go and tell other people, huh? Right? It's a fact. You think he or she is not suffering from depression because of his or her own past? Definitely he is suffering, she is suffering, you know. Correct or not? She told me she was a prostitute due to family reason, due to this and that. They needed the money and then for the... Then I say, you're bodhisattva. Ne? Correct or not? A worldly bodhisattva, great being, you know. So what? I said, I never judge you. Please practice. You got HIV? I said, okay, you got HIV. Don't worry about it. Everybody here also masturbate before. Everybody here also have sex before, alright? So, you just do not know who have what. So, sorry, it doesn't count. Please practice. Don't use the HIV as your reason to not practice Dharma. Don't use your past. Some people like that, they did something wrong, and then after that they say, hey, because I like that. Come try me. Okay? Yeah. I understand we all have a past. All of us have past. All of us make mistake. Nobody is perfect. Right? The main thing is, but how is it today? How has it been today? Not every day is a bad day, but why we keep on focusing on the bad? And don't focus on the good also, because that means you are looking to be validated. Okay, don't seek validation from others. Okay, but rather be aware and feel happy that whatever little success that you have, and then you dedicate merits for it, and you generate genuine happiness. Okay, even though it's not long lasting, but at least conditionally, conventionally, this happiness is important. As Buddhism say, everything is empty, but conventionally you and I are here, isn't it? Conventionally we still have to eat and drink, right? Conventionally I have a craving for fried bee hoon and eating supper, right? Yeah. Yes, I have craving to eat supper, I tell you first. Right? Yeah. I better say it loud and say it strong, right? And don't later on say, because must be somebody, right? No, I have the craving. I know I want what I want to eat. You see? Right. And before teaching, I already said it out loud. Say it loud and say it proud. I have craving. Have craving lah. But awareness and acceptance, non-judgment, right? You can conventionally still enjoy. You don't have to indulge. You can enjoy. Don't indulge, right? You like to drink Coca-Cola. Drink Coca-Cola. You don't have to finish the whole bottle, right? It's like somebody tell me I like drink Coca-Cola. Say okay, drink one. That person drink what? 1.25. You say one bottle, ma. Right? Yeah. A lot of these teachings come from a very experienced person called Mr. Pang. Very good. Yeah. How many can you eat? Just eat one. One. Eat one at a time, ma. Correct, ma. Not wrong, ma. His argument is not wrong, right? It's about winning. Right? It's about winning, but not excellence. Excellence is discipline. You can enjoy and don't indulge. You understand? Enjoy. Don't indulge. Don't have to finish everything. Okay? Okay, so thank you.
Is there any question from anyone in the main hall here? Okay. Can we invite Anila to lead us in the prayers after teaching?
Short mandala. This ground, anointed with perfume, strange flowers, adorned with Mount Meru, 4 continents, sun and moon, are full in visualizations as field of Buddhas, mere sentient beings thus has joined this pure land. May my venerable Guru's life be firm, his wide divine actions spread in 10 directions, and the torch of Losang's teachings dispelling 3 worlds beings' darkness always remain. Om Idam Guru Ratnam Badalakam Yerayantayami. Due to this merit, may I soon attain the enlightened state of Guru Buddha, that I may be able to liberate all sentient beings from their sufferings. May the precious Bodhi mind not yet born arise and grow. May that born have no decline, but increase forevermore. Long life prayer for Singha Rinpoche. Om Savasti, like the countless light rays that radiate from the ruby mountain, exquisite and retired Lord of everlasting life, who captivates and one does not tire of seeing, with the essence of infinite life, the nectar of immortality, please instantly grant our Guru the city of stable and everlasting life. You are intelligent and skillful in upholding the traditions of Buddha, spreading the holy Dharma through explanations and practices, in order to lead disciples on the path to liberation. You are the one who is our new guide. Please live a long and stable life. I request respectfully my precious Holy Guru to enjoy excellent health. I request respectfully my precious Holy Guru to live a long life. I request respectfully my precious Holy Guru that your Dharma activities spread and flourish far and wide. I request respectfully my precious Holy Guru to bless me to be never separated from you. In all my future rebirths, may I never be separated from my perfect Guru. May I join the magnificent Dharma, and by completing the qualities of stages and paths, may I quickly attain the state of Vajradhara. Long life prayer of Kandolam. Namdrun Lamo. Homage to the example of deities to the source of 100 varieties of preciousness, by our knowledge, compassion, and power that liberates from mere seeing and hearing, from the blessing and power of truth of assembly of deities, may the lotus of long life, good health, happiness, and prosperity blossom. Mi me sa we the chen chen re si dri me ken pe wang po shang pe yang kan chen ke pe song ken song ka pa lo san dra pe sha la so wa di mi me sa we the chen chen re si dri me ken pe wang po shang pe yang kan chen ke pe song ken song ka pa lo san dra pe sha la so wa de mi me sa we ta chen chen re si dri me ken pe wang po shang pe yang kan chen ke pe song ken song ka pa lo san dra pe la sha la so wa di. Thank you, Sifu.
Please offer 3 prostrations to Rinpoche. Thank you. Thank you once again to Rinpoche for the very insightful teaching tonight. And thank you, Anila, for leading us in the prayers. So before we go, gentle reminder that we'll be having the orientation program this Sunday at 2 p.m. So welcome all our new friends to join us, as well as our existing Dharma brothers and sisters to bring your friends and families who are new to Buddhism to join us in this orientation program, as we're covering topics such as the introduction to the temple, basic Buddhist practices, as well as the services that we offer over here. So do sign up online at the Tek Ching Choling website. And we'll be starting on the Exploring Buddhism class with our Dharma brother Keith once again on the 11th of March. So for those of you who are interested in learning more about Buddhism, as well as if you have new friends and family members who would like to learn more about Buddhism, we welcome them to join us in this class. So do sign up online at the Tek Ching Choling website. And for those of us who are interested in the Chinese ritual instruments that we see and hear during the Chinese chanting, we'll be starting a new Chinese instrument class very soon on the 6th of March on Monday. It will be a 20 classes course and starting 8 p.m. every Monday. So do sign up online via the Tek Ching Choling website. And the prerequisite for this class is the student has to have taken refuge. So do take note of this and sign up early. And we're also very honored to have Geshe Kangyu to lead us in the upcoming class on the 6th session Guruga Tantra Sadhana. He'll be covering regards to how to practice and how to interpret the contents. So welcome everyone to join us. Do take note that the prerequisite for this class is the student must have taken the highest Yoga Tantra, and also this class will be conducted in Mandarin. And on the 10th of March, Friday, we'll be having the Guanyin Bodhisattva's birthday. So welcome everyone to join us in the main hall for the recitation with our Sanghas on the food offering before Buddhas, as well as the Lotus Sutra, the Universal Gate chapter on Avalokiteshvara. So do join us in the main hall at 11 a.m. And if you'd like to make offerings on this auspicious day, you can also sign up online on the Teaching Choling website. And this Saturday, we'll be having the Blessing Puja for children. It's free. So do sign up for your child and the young ones. And at 4 p.m., we'll also be having the Lama Kansok Chok offering, as well as the Yanggok Puja, which is at 4 p.m. So you're also welcome to make offerings online at the Teaching Choling website. And on the 6th of March, coming Monday, we'll also be having the recitation on the full month, which is at 11 a.m. Welcome everyone to come to the main hall to join us on this auspicious day to recite the food offering before prayers, as well as recitation of the 88 Buddhas and Usnisa Vijaya Jarani Sutra. And also welcome to make offerings before the 5th of March, 8 a.m. And the much anticipated requesting for Benefactors Day is here. So it'll be on Monday, starting 6th of March at 11 a.m. So do come in person to the temple to do the request for benefactors. And our friendly volunteers and ambassador will be here to guide you on the steps to do so. And it's the season for the Qingming Festival. So we've opened the registration. So do sign up early online for the tablets, as well as the offerings for the family ancestors, as well as the dearly departed. And as we'll be dedicating the prayers to the dearly departed, so do sign up early. Okay. Thank you once again for joining us teaching, and see you tomorrow at tomorrow's Chinese Dharma teaching. Thank you, and enjoy your evening.